It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Payne out there with Thomas. And it's Duke in at the 3 spot.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shoots from the baseline. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
From the line, and yes, it's good. KD's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Back to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pass to Poole. From the arc. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Claxton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Walker the pass to Wiggins.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 2. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Passes it to Poole. Back to Walker. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Poole for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Payne dishes to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And Poole gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Wiggins against Durant. Here's Duke. No points in the game yet for him.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Walker the pass to Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Nets trail by 3. It's Durant on the wing. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. That shot off the mark. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Lets it go from 14, and the jumper is good. 11 points in the game.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space. Yeah, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Anthony's checked in for Jordan Poole. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 4th, the Magic.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Let's check out some stats for Andrew Wiggins. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Wiggins kicks to Wagner. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've accepted.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And they were ranked 3rd in field goal percentage. They were one of the more patient teams in the league, and they really relied on the ability to take good shots.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Magic leading by 4. And a wide open look for Walker. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 18 points for Walker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. That one's not going to go. The Magic go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Sumner passes to Warwick. And the jam by Warwick.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. The Magic shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Cameron Payne. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Duke in at the power forward position. Great open look there.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Down low, Banchero. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And here's Payne, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Tries the spin move. Walker with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Nets trail by 10. Duke the pass to Payne. Here's Duke. Pocket 6. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Poole, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
There's the pick. And Simmons kicks to Payne, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside, Walker. Now the pass to Banchero. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Warwick. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Warwick's got his 3rd basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Orlando. KD's checked in for Brooklyn. Orlando leading by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD's got the ball.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but What's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Kicks it to Ward. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And check out the numbers for Payne. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
And stolen by Wagner. Walker with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Here's Payne. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Walker the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Durant. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
And Orlando making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Payne. The kick out to Poole. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Poole's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. He's still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Orlando making some changes. Jalen Suggs comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Jordan Poole. Nets trail by 10. High post, KD. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Wiggins, a screen on Thomas. Floats it up for Wiggins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
KD on the wing. Wiggins with some nice D. Magic leading by 10. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one falls for Walker.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Walker finds Wiggins, and it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Walker. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Well, you look at Walker, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the net.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first. And that's all for us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The post pairing, Faulkner along with Carter. Jordan Poole is out there with Dub, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Walker finds Poole. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now Payne. Outside Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Poole. Nets trail by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Poole. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Walker kicks to Banchero. Back to Walker. Banchero is screened for Walker. Passes it to Banchero. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's the pass to Duke. Here's Payne. Good on the triple. Payne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Walker the pass to Banchero. Walker surveying the floor. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Payne. Launches it. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Lets it go from 11. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Thomas. Walker the pass to Banchero. They double-team Walker, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
They double-team Walker. Poole on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Durant. Over Wiggins. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. KD's got 26. Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Simmons against Walker. To the middle. Here's Banchero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Banchero's got 8 points here in this quarter. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. He has 5. Inside. Here's Claxton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Claxton's got 9 points.
Boy, Simmons is so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Steps back. Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Right wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Simmons. Back to Payne. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For the tie. Rebound by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Walker. And it's sent back by KD. Payne in the post. Guarded by Walker. That evens the score. 9 points in the game so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Brook Lopez, Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Simmons against Walker. Down low. Here's Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Magic lead by 5. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Here's Walker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic.
That's good from Walker. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Suggs in for Franz Wagner. And a change for the Nets. Cameron Payne's checked in for Brook Lopez. Outside, KD. The shot's good. Durant's got 32 points.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Here's Walker, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Simmons, the bounce pass. Outside, KD. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And KD, no good on that one.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Durant. A 3. Payne can't hit. Magic leading by 5. Outside, Walker. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Claxton.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Simmons kicks to Payne. Here's Simmons. Fade away. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 10-point Orlando lead. Timeout called the Nets. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Dub.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's Durant on the wing. They double team KD. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Simmons with it. Takes it off the glass. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
To the inside, here's Payne, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Duke's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Edmund Sumner. And Walker throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Stolen by Walker. And now Orlando on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. The 3. Unable to get that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Poole with the screen for Walker. Pass to Poole. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Thomas. And that time, also a missed shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Walker outside. And they'll get another chance. Nets trail by 15. Thomas dishes to Payne. Inside, Suggs with the steal. Picked him clean. Claxton with the bucket. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And Walker's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Poole with the screen for Walker. Passes to Poole. Shoots the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out to KD. Fires the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. KD's got 37.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Higgins is checked in for Suggs. Here's Walker. The pass to Poole. Right side to Walker. Fires for 3. Poole, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Poole. Here's Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
You know, Andrew Wiggins is getting better at recognizing what's available from the defense in these screen and roll sets.
KD against Wiggins. No good from Durant. Magic leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Pass to Poole. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range. Poole's got 12 points in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side, Kevin Durant. Count that one. KD's got 39.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's the screen. Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack the confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Payne passes to Durant. Out to Payne. Takes a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Magic.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it...
And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.